guys, welcome back. I just want to show today some of my crochet work, what I've been working on for the past year, because these projects do take a lot of time. So the first one here, was my first, not my first crochet project, but basically my first corner to corner to do a character, and that's what you use. To do these sort of like little blocks to make them into an image. So Hello Kitty is my first one, and I did kind of screw up a little bit on her whiskers, but it can be fixed. It's yarn, and I'll go back after and fix it up. And up there by, oh that's okay, by her ear. Yeah, so that's Hello Kitty, and then I thought, okay, I'm gonna do a Star Wars blanket. I'm not done, there's still more to do, but then I worked on BB-8 from Star Wars, and he was fun to do. I didn't even know his name until I looked it up, so I knew I wanted to put his name beside him. So then I worked on this little guy, and he's part of the blanket. I forgot his name, but if you guys, for those of you who know Star Wars, you know who he is. And then I did this villain. I forgot his name too. But yeah. So I did him. Then I did a stormtrooper. Haha, I remembered the stormtrooper. And then I did Mr. Darth. This is all by yarn. It's called corner to corner. You start from the actual corner by doing one square. Then you move into 2 squares, 3 squares, 4 squares, following a chart. So that's Mr. Darth over there. And I'm working on the top sign, Star Wars. It's not done yet, as you can see the here and there in the corner. And I'm working on that, and I'll probably outline the whole thing in yellow just to kind of make it pop. So it kind of goes with the Star Wars black and gray there. I do have, I think, 3 more that will fit like there, there, and there. Then I'll be done the blanket for sure, and it'll be pretty big. Then sometimes I have to just kind of take smaller projects with me when I'm traveling. Like a couple times we drove to Niagara Falls and stuff like that, and I had to take a smaller project with me. So I did finish Batman in a couple of days. It took me a couple of days, sorry, to finish Batman, and I'm going to do like a superhero blanket, which I'll probably do, there's Batman, I'll do Robin, Wonder Woman, Captain America, and a few others. Can't remember them all off the top of my head. Yeah, so also I did work on a creeper for my son. Let me see, which way does it go? It's going to be a pillow, but I'm also working on his blanket. There we go. So there's a creeper, so I'll probably do something else on the back, and working on a blanket for him. And that blanket is in the process of making. I have a couple of projects actually on the go. So yeah, this is what I was doing all summer. If I'm not sitting in the back while the kids were swimming, I was sitting on the porch beside them, keeping an eye on them and crocheting. I've also completed a, what do you call it, a mermaid blanket, the tail, and that was a gift. I gave that away. And that's it for now. This is my couch. I'm working on a blanket here. Let me show you. It's a pretty big one. Oh dear. Okay, see if I can spread it out here. Yeah, this one's like my evening. I do have another project I'm working on. So I've been working on this blanket. Just like a square within a square within a square within a square. And it just keeps going until it's a nice comfortable blanket